Let's start on the floor, on our backs. Knees up to the ceiling, feet flat on the floor. Back nice and flat, bring those arms down by your side. Deep breath into the belly. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Gently rock those knees from right to left. Nice and easy. You're not bringing the legs all the way down to the floor. You're just moving them a couple inches to the right and to the left. One side of the hips lift up and then the other. Nice and easy. And then find stillness with those legs. I want you to bring the soles of the feet together and slowly open the knees out to the side. Go as low as you can go. Your body is most likely not going to be mine, and that's okay. If it's too much work on your inner thighs for this position, you can grab pillows, blankets, yoga blocks, anything to stack under the leg to give it a little bit of support. Deep breath. Feel the legs drop closer to the mat. Let gravity do the work here. You focus on your breath. Deep breath in. Your hands can come to your belly if that helps. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Slowly close those legs. Use those inner thighs. Use that core. Close the legs. And then let's roll over onto our right side. So roll over onto your right side. Your knees are going to be up and at a diagonal, so they're not going to be in line with your hips. They're going to be at a diagonal so you feel some support. You can take your bottom arm underneath your head as a pillow, and then you're going to have your supporting arm on the floor. Take a moment here and take a deep breath. Feel the alignment out through this bottom arm all the way down through the tailbone. The up hand can either be here for support, it can go on your hip, wherever you need. We're just going to lift our top leg up to the ceiling. So open up that left leg, clamshells we call these, and lower it down. So you're using your glute and your inner thigh, lift up, hold that low belly in, and close. Just warming up this hip joint, getting into the hip joint, and lift, and lower. Again, lift, and lower. Last one, lift, and lower. Now lift that top leg up about 5 inches. So you want to imagine you can hold a yoga block in between there, and you also want your hips in alignment. So before your knee was down, your femur, your thigh bone is at an angle. So we want it in alignment. Okay, hold that for a second. And then extend that leg out. So now we're stretching through this top left leg. Out through the toes. The leg's not up here. It's not down to the floor. It's straight in line with our body. Hold it here. Let's make little circles. Now's a good time to plant that hand for support. Little circles, opening up that hip joint. Reverse these circles. Good. 2 more. Find stillness. We're going to balance here and reach our top arm, our left arm, up overhead. So we have energy going out those left fingertips, energy going out those left toes. And then we're going to pull the elbow into the knee. Good. And then stretch it back out. Balance, coordination, length, pull it in, reach it out, pull it in, reach it out. 1 more, pull it in, reach it out, drop that leg down, reach that arm up overhead so you feel a nice stretch in that side body. Deep breath. And then rotate the torso, rotate your chest and your face towards the mat. So now you're getting a little tiny stretch in that low back, a little twist. Deep breath here. Good, and then I want you to walk your arms up just to your forearms. Continue to breathe, continuing to get different stretches and different little nooks and crannies of that body. You kind of feel like a mermaid or something here. Good. Slide this top leg out at a diagonal. And then lower the body down, go back to the side. Scoot that leg up a little bit more, as high up as you can go. It's resting on the floor. Stretching it long, getting a stretch a little in the IT band. Good, and then just make little bicycle movements. So the toes still touching the floor and you're just bicycling with that leg. You can place your hand right on that hip bone so you can feel that whole side of the butt really work, and reverse those circles. So you're pedaling backwards now. Good. Bring that top knee back on top of the left. Roll onto your back, knees up to the ceiling, feet flat on the floor. Center those hips. Rock the knees right and left. Good, and let's roll over to the other side. So I want you on your left side now. That bottom arm is extended as your pillow, your knees are at a diagonal in front of you, and then your top hand is either supporting you or coming to your hip. Deep breath in this alignment. Feel length through your spine. Good, clamshell this top leg. So right leg opens up, close it down, tuck in that belly, lift it up, and down. And open and close. Open and close. Last one, open and close. Now we're going to lift this leg up in alignment with our hips. So lift that top knee about 5 inches off the bottom so you can fit a yoga block or like 2 phone books in between those knees. Now our hips are in alignment. We're going to reach that leg out. So the leg's not up here, it's not down here, it's just out. Nice long line through those right toes. And then extend this right arm up overhead. Balance, core, length. Wiggle those toes, wiggle the fingers. I want energy out of both sides. Good. And then we're going to pull that knee in and touch it with our elbow. So tap and stretch it out. Tap, stretch it out. Keep going, in and out. Feel that length, in and out. Last one, in and out. Drop that bottom leg so you automatically feel a stretch because the weight pulls you. Bring that top arm down towards the mat. And then we're going to twist our face and chest towards the floor. So just twist over. Good, feel that leg. Lift that leg up. We're going to make little circles. And then reverse those circles. And then find stillness. Let that leg drop down to the ground. Feel that stretch. And then bring that body up to your forearms. So now you're getting a little bit of stretch in that side hip. Feel like a mermaid. You're getting an upper back stretch here. Deep breath into these new nooks and crannies. And then lower the body down, back down to the side. Slide this top leg out. Just breathe. Let it rest here. And then lift it up on the floor as high as it can go where you feel a stretch through the side T-band, maybe in the hamstring. You can use your arm to hold it. Really letting gravity do the work. And then let's bicycle that leg. So you can place your hand right on that side hip and keep the toes on the ground. You're bicycling that leg. And then reverse. Good. And then slowly come to stillness, roll back onto your back, bring those knees up to the ceiling. Let's rock those knees right and left. Let's pull our right leg into our chest, give it a nice little squeeze, make circles in that hip. Reverse the circles. Good, and then you're gonna take that right knee all the way over to the side. Nice stretch, feel it in that glute.
You can bring the arm out to the side, but keep this arm on top of the leg to give it a little pull so you are stretching out that glute. Come back to center, pull that left knee into your chest. Circles with that left leg. Reverse. Drop the left leg over to the side. Keep that hand on that thigh. Open this left arm if you need to. Deep breath into this glute muscle. Come back to center. Let's cross our right leg over our left. Pull our left thigh into our chest. Remember, we've done this figure 4 stretch before. You want to make sure your back is flat on the mat. And if you can't get this thigh into your chest, you're going to grab a yoga strap, a dog leash, a belt, anything that's going to give you more length. Deep breath, keep these feet flexed. You want this foot at a right angle, not up, not down, just keep it at a right angle. Deep breath into that right butt muscle. You can use your right elbow to press into that thigh for a little bit more. Unwind, switch the cross, left leg in front of the right, same thing. Pull that right thigh into your chest. Try to keep that left knee out to the side. Deep breath. Relax the neck. Relax the pelvis. Relax the belly. Good, unwind. Let's make our way to all fours. All fours, hands planted right underneath those shoulders, knees hip distance apart, right underneath those hips. Inhale, round through the spine. Exhale, arch, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, round, one, 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 one. Exhale, arch. Couple more, inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Find a nice neutral spine and let's just rock forward and back. Circles to the right. Circles to the left. Find center, find stillness. Let's make our way to stand. Feet are hip distance apart. Let's inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Tuck the chin into the chest. Roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Wiggle those shoulders. Wiggle the knees. You can do little bounces if that feels good. You can grab your elbows and sway side to side. And then bend the knees. And roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Let's reach that right arm up overhead. Bend over to the left. Bring the body up, opposite arm up. Exhale, over. Come back to center. Let's bring those arms up, clasp your hands, bring them behind your head. Let's do just a nice open shoulder stretch. Open that upper back. Curl that head in, close those elbows. Deep breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring those arms down. Shoulder rolls back. Shoulder rolls forward. And that was a quick 15-minute stretch with a couple new side lying moves there. See you tomorrow.